Team Podcast Episode 1.
Wow.
This is huge.
Yes, it is.
I'm pumped. My name's Lilah Dean. I'm here with Christie Myers and Colin Snyder. We're super pumped to be doing this and starting Episode 1 today.
Wow. This feels crazy.
Yeah.
Tell them what the street team is.
So the Street Team is a social media group that helps Home FM radio just become a little more popular. We go around to businesses around Spring Arbor and Jackson and just get some social media content for them. And so far we've had pretty good success.
And you find food along the way.
Yeah,
sometimes.
right now we're doing a taco review, which has been awesome. We're finding the best street tacos in Jackson, and I feel like we found them.
Wait, you've only been to two places.
Our first one was insane.
We started out with a
Banger.
bang. Like La Katrina in Jackson was an absolute missile first take.
Wow.
I went
So
back 2
there's
days
no
later.
one is going to beat it.
Murphy actually said yesterday the only way that someone beats it is if we wait a long time and we forget how good La Katrina actually was.
This feels like such a challenge. Maybe it should be called Can You Beat La Katrina and not
That's
the hunt for the best taco.
Because we already found it.
Man, that's tough. Sorry everywhere else that they come to visit. This feels like we've already started on the wrong foot. But that's good.
No,
but we do
really
want a lot more recommendations of where to go get more street tacos in Jackson because obviously the hunt's not over.
No. We've only been 2 places.
Yeah, we've only been at 2 places. So the hunt is actually far from over.
Yeah.
But we did start out with a bang. So if you're going to recommend somewhere, they better have some good street tacos.
Okay. We're going to come back to street tacos.
Okay.
But let's introduce ourselves so our listeners, which hopefully there's more than one listener. My mom for sure is going to listen.
My mom. Shout out
Tammy
Tammy.
is for sure going to listen. So let's introduce ourselves so that they know who we are. Colin, you want to start?
Yeah, sure. So my name's Colin Snyder. I'm a senior here at Spring Arbor. I've been here all 4 years.
That actually is crazy that you're a senior.
I know. Time flies.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been here all 4 years, so me and Christie have been able to grow up and kind of see my transformation along the way. I'm on the baseball team here. I'm a pitcher. I am a dual major in data analytics and finance, and I'm kind of just helping out with the marketing team. I don't really have any marketing goals or dreams or aspirations. It's kind of just something I'm doing for fun, and it's been amazing so far working with Lilah and some of the other people on the street team. So it's kind of my introduction.
What are you going to do when you grow up?
You're not grown.
I'm not grown, yeah. I'm only 21 years old. I'm doing financial advising this summer.
Where at?
It's called Hands Group in Southfield, out near my home city.
Just this summer?
Well, it's an internship this summer.
Okay.
Because I do believe I have a 5th year of baseball if I decide to take it.
What? Seriously?
No way.
Yes. So that's just an internship, but then it does turn into a full-time job after the summer.
Time out. You have a 5th year?
That is the rumor on the street right now. Street rumor right now.
Wow. Street team, street rumor feels like it should be
You can talk to
something.
your husband about that a little bit more.
I know a guy.
Yeah, exactly. He is my pitching coach.
Wow.
So we've talked briefly about it in the fall, and then I didn't really talk too much about it since. But that's probably something I should do in the very soon.
Wow, it feels like it. And we are done with
here.
school in 6 weeks.
I was going to say.
Feels like we should know.
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6. I counted it this morning. Crazy.
Gosh.
Yeah. There's a fly in here. Don't be distracted by it. It's fine. Lilah, tell us about you.
I'm Lilah. I'm a junior here. I transferred here from Marshall University in North Carolina.
What a great decision that was.
Yeah, definitely. Very, different. I mean, I was in Florida, I was in North Carolina, and now I'm in Michigan.
And it's snowing on March 17th.
Yeah, kind of sucks.
It's good.
But I'm on the tennis team, and I don't know what else to say. I'm a marketing major. I don't really know what I am going to do when I grow up. I have many interests.
Like what?
Like this, radio, podcasting. I've gotten into sideline reporting.
Crushing it, actually, in sideline reporting.
That was so weird because I've always like had that dream of like doing that because I want to be in sports. Like my dream has been to be in the NBA. Obviously not as a player.
Okay.
But like on the sidelines.
Well, you
So-
crushed it this weekend. If y'all
So
didn't
far,
see,
just-
she crushed it.
It looked so professional with the mic too.
So professional.
Had
It
the little
was.
like square thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like I really thought it was ESPN for a second.
It was. Don't tell anyone it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
She had coaches who were so
Yeah.
impressed by her, and they
Yeah.
thought she was twice her age, and they thought her and I were twins. So,
Oh, I didn't hear that.
well,
You making that up?
yeah. They just thought that I was you.
Oh my gosh. Actually, we've gotten that before.
Yeah, I said that's not the first time we've got it, and I said that's a major compliment for me, and not necessarily for Lilah because I'm 20 years older than her.
Whatever. It's all good.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm Christie. I am
Hi,
a professor
Christie.
here. Hey. And I get the joy of helping bring students back to home.fm, which has been super fun. And part of that has been bringing the street team to life
Yes.
and watching y'all do it. And
You're the creator, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
The
guess
owner
maybe that is.
Of Street Team.
Yeah, I guess that's it. And so
Wow.
it's been super cool to watch it. And it's really cool to watch other students watch y'all do it because they're like, this is so cool. And now we've had other people who are like, I want to do a newspaper and I want to do podcasting and I want to be on the street team. Like, it's cool that we've created kind of a buzz back on campus better.
Yeah.
So the purpose of this podcast was one day we just said we should do a street team podcast. And here we are. And it will be interesting to see how different episode 1 is to episode 10 to
Yeah.
episode
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
to, and if you come back next
For
year,
5th year.
wow.
It'll keep going.
Wow. That would be super fun.
That'd be electric.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a few things we're going to talk about, like why Colin still has a full meal plan. And as a senior.
So random.
And then we're going to talk about, we have these conversation cards that we thought it would be fun to center our podcast around. And it is deep, deeper, and deepest questions. So we're going to start with a deep question,
Okay.
which is easier. But first, I feel like we need to know why, Colin, as a senior, you still have a full meal plan in the DC,
Oh,
which is our
man.
dining commons, if you aren't familiar.
Yes. I'd say there's 3 main reasons.
Oh, look at this. It's like you already
Yeah.
had this.
Yeah.
Prepared this.
One, the biggest and best one I would say is convenience.
Okay.
Like as an athlete and a student, I'm taking 17 credits right now too.
Crushing it.
In order to graduate this year.
And come back for a 5th year.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But that'd be like master's program. So
Okay.
that wouldn't be the same as like the 17 credits I'm taking now.
Okay.
Yeah, the convenience is huge. Breakfast, pop in for 10 minutes, get fruit, get a bagel.
You mean like pop in, pop space in, not pop in.
I thought
like
you- I thought he
P-O-P-P-I-N.
No, we're
Like
not.
in
We're
a
not,
poppin'.
Breakfast is poppin'.
we're not the DC is not popping for breakfast. No,
Like, wait.
it was actually 7:30 and I ate alone for 10 minutes. It was actually not popping this morning. But it's so convenient. So that'd be like the biggest pro because obviously I'm always on the go. I always have practice and I always have things to do. So I always want to go in there and just eat and have food prepared for me. Second would be the price. Actually, the lower the meal plan you go, the more expensive it is per meal swipe. So me and my dad did the math, and if I want to say I have 225 swipes, and if I use 160 of them, I'm already saving money per swipe on the rest of the meals.
Wow.
So-
Cheat code.
cheat code.
Wow, and only a finance
Yeah, I was
major
gonna
would
say.
have done that math.
Yeah, only finance and data analytics.
Yeah.
Definitely not something a lot of people think about.
No,
but
zero chance.
we did the math, and every swipe after 160, I'm saving like $4 a swipe.
I can
So,
appreciate that.
Well,
yeah. And then third one is social hour. Yeah, breakfast isn't the social hour.
That's all right.
I was alone this
it's like
morning.
waking up.
But lunch and dinners, definitely, I have a team table, basically.
The baseball table
The
is
baseball
a real
table
thing.
is 100% a
is.
real thing.
One time I saw people sitting there on a visit day that weren't baseball players, and I was like, oh, bless.
Poor souls.
Bless their hearts.
They don't know.
We're not mean about
They're
it, though.
lost.
If we see people there, we'll just be like, we're kind of lost, actually. We walk in, we're just like,
Wait, what do we do?
where do we
Yeah.
sit? Like,
Good. That's good.
but yeah, those are why I still have a full meal plan as a senior in college.
Okay, I love it. I can appreciate that. And we also learned this morning that Lilah doesn't have a TV in her room.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tammy.
That's not my doing.
Good parenting.
I feel like my brother hates it more than I do because growing up, he would have sleepovers with his friends, come back, Mom, so-and-so has a TV in his room.
Yeah.
She's like, too bad.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I didn't have a TV in my room as a kid either. Like, I don't think I had one. Like, when I left for college, I don't think I had a TV in my
I never really thought about it until
Yeah.
like getting to college and people would like,
Right.
one of their main things was like getting a TV. And I was like, where am I going to put it? That's not what I think of. It's just so strange to me.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
But it's also like their norm.
And Colin has a full movie theater in his, so
Yeah.
In my basement.
Just the
not in my
difference.
dorm
Not in
room.
the dorm.
I do not have a movie theater in my dorm room.
that'd be sweet though.
That would be sweet. I'm
Okay.
a YouTube guy, though, so I don't need a TV either.
What does that even mean? I'm a YouTube guy.
I don't watch shows or movies
Yeah,
because
like
I don't have
TV,
time.
like American Idol, Survivor.
Like, those
Listen,
are
I watch
TV.
2 shows, and it's American Idol and Survivor. That is it. And it is really unfortunate that neither of you are watching it, and I can't even talk to you about how
I
great it is
would.
right now.
I don't know if I've ever
would.
finished a TV series.
Oh, I'm with
Oh.
you. Unless it's Survivor, or I used to watch The Bachelor, which was bad for my soul, so I don't watch that anymore. I wish y'all could see Grant, who's the one who makes this all happen, giggling at us behind the scenes. Okay, we're going to. I really have a question first. This is for you.
Oh, okay.
So, Colin, as I mentioned, I have known him since the beginning, his freshman year. What? Oh, the bug, it's back.
But it's like just sitting there.
Got it.
Nice.
Kill the bug.
Okay.
Crushed it.
We'll deal with that later.
Just bug guts on your hand.
Just
Wipe it on your
a
jeans.
table.
This is all set.
Jeans.
I had that napkin that Grant gave me.
It's on the floor.
Here we go. Okay.
Why did you use the napkin?
It was on the floor. Look at that. Okay. So we have known Colin since his freshman year, and we'll talk at some point just about your journey of faith. But one of the other things that has changed and developed so much is your performance on the mound as a pitcher.
Yeah,
And you used to get on the mound and be quite nervous.
very.
And then
Extremely.
you learned that Disney songs were helpful. Am I saying that correctly?
No, it was John Party.
I don't know who that is.
He's a country artist.
Okay.
I used to sing his songs on the mound so I wouldn't be as nervous.
Okay. And now you are crushing it
Yeah.
and like throwing big against big teams.
Yep.
What changed?
I mean, one, the experience, like just being on varsity for 4 years and kind of getting that, just the innings kind of to pitch. Last year, I was also like a pretty heavy reliever. Anytime we had a close game, I was kind of in the bullpen warming up or going into the game. So I came into a lot of pressure situations. And a lot of those were good outcomes and a lot of those were bad outcomes. And last year, I kind of just had to like bear down and accept the fact that good or bad, what happens on the field doesn't really affect my meaning to God for one, and it doesn't affect how my everyday life is going to be lived out in the future. And then this year, especially as a senior guy who's a Game 4 starter, like I know that a lot of the team is looking at me to kind of show either weakness or strength, and then they're going to retaliate off that. And so it's just the experience for one. Yeah, I'm not singing songs in the mound anymore.
Really? Not at all?
No, no
Okay.
songs in the mound anymore. There's definitely been some really good mental cues that have helped me out.
Can you tell us one?
Yeah, so just box breathing, just like really deep breaths, holding it for 3 seconds, letting it go, can kind of just like reset your mind and refresh like what you're thinking about to like kind of lock you in for the next, 30 seconds or 45 seconds for the next pitch or two. I breathe a lot when I'm on the mound. We actually have a pitch clock now.
Yeah.
So when we were at Taylor the other weekend, I actually got a ball violation because I was breathing too much. So the count started at 1-0 before I even threw a pitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But I was like, you know what? I was breathing and I was getting locked in for what I needed to do. So I keep that routine no matter what I do. And it's kind of helped out a ton so far. And I found really good success.
Yeah, that's sweet. You threw
That's
really
awesome.
great this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Lilah also sees a mental coach. Well,
Yeah.
you don't have a mental coach, do you?
No,
himself.
Markin and Myers had a former player
Oh,
who
that's
does
right.
now do mental coaching. I forgot the name of his company, but he had some really, really good stuff. And then I also read a book. I'll have to get back to you on the name of the book.
great.
I don't
We're
really read
just-
the I don't really read
What a
the name
hook.
of the book anymore. I just kind of open it now. But it's also like
I literally am reading a Dallas Willard book right now, and I read it last night, and I also couldn't tell you what the title of it is. So this is
What
good.
on
And I'm
Yeah.
on page 120.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it's like a
Interesting.
mental strength book written by some like PGA Tour guy
Oh, interesting.
that like really helps out with like a lot of that stuff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And you see a mental coach. Is that what they're
Mindset co-
called?
mindset coach.
Mindset.
Okay.
Sure
What's your
do.
one takeaway that you've had from him that's most helpful?
He brings everything back to the word. So like literally everything he talks about, he's like, it says it in scripture, and then he just like names the scripture like that. And it helps me, especially on court. Like I have like verses where we like talk about something. We meet once a week, so we talk about something that week, and then it just like sticks with me the whole week, whether that's like a verse or just like a mentality that I'm thinking about.
I love that.
It just helps me calm down.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. My husband coaches you, and I coach you.
Yeah.
So I feel
That
like
is
I
pretty
know
cool,
both of
actually.
your. Okay, are we ready for this?
No.
I guess so.
Oh, this is great. This is a softball question. We are
Softball.
picking these at random, and we did read through some of them beforehand, and we were hoping there were a few. Easy.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. When?
I thought we were talking like an actual softball question.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
it's
know
like
anything.
I don't know a lot about
I would
softball,
not know
to
any
be
question. I
honest.
wouldn't. Okay. So, as a terrible transition,
Okay, yep.
when do you feel most alive?
Oh wow.
Wow.
When do I feel most alive?
First, what do we think alive means?
I have heard that a lot of people feel the most alive when they're closest to death. So like,
Interesting.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're doing a lot
that
of
too.
like
Near-death experiences.
near-death experiences, yes, like that's why people do like the high rope
Yeah.
climb
Yeah.
Doesn't
stuff,
feel like you're close to death at that point, but we can go there.
or like the what is
Like
it?
bungee or like
Yeah.
flying out of a plane.
Yeah, or like
Yeah,
skydiving.
or what is like the tightrope walks?
Oh,
that, like, people
yeah.
do? Like
Go over
people-
Niagara Falls.
Yeah, like people aren't doing that, for pure joy that they might die.
That's
They're doing
fair.
it to feel like the thrill of absolute, like being alive.
Okay.
And
so
I know
have
like
you had one of those?
I can't really say I've had any near-death experiences like that.
Okay.
But I'd say I feel most alive when I'm on the mound pitching. Like that's what I do it for. Like, you kind of get that. It's like no other time in my life do I really get like a huge adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
That I'm just like so locked in on my work that I literally can't think about anything else.
That's so cool.
So I would say, yeah, most alive for me is definitely on the mound pitching. As long as I'm doing well.
Otherwise,
If I'm not doing well, then I'm just like, this is stupid.
Not alive.
But
how much longer? How many more pitches
Yeah,
do I
like-
need to throw?
how many more outs till I get out of this?
Yeah, fair.
I've had near-death experience.
Really?
In Costa Rica, we were whitewater rafting.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
We all almost drowned. And first of all, they thought that
This is when your mom's foot got hurt. Your foot got hurt.
Everyone got hurt. We lost our shoes. Like, floating downstream, our tour guide was strapped under the raft.
Oh, good.
His foot was stuck in the raft, so he was literally like going downstream underwater, and then had to throw up at the end because he swallowed so much water. Yeah.
Holy crap.
But we like totally flipped, and I like, oh my gosh, because the rapids were so fast, so you like couldn't stop yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. And I literally think like, oh my gosh, I think about this actually like I feel like on a daily basis. It was so scary. I was floating downstream and I was like trying to find something to hold on to, but like the rocks that were like on the side of the rapids were like smooth. And I was like, I'm going to keep going. Like,
Yeah.
I can barely, like, keep my head above water. I don't know where my siblings are. I feel like they're dead. Like, I just
Oh,
don't know
my
what's happening.
word.
And there was this, like, rock that was just sticking out where I could grab my hand on and, like, stop myself.
Wow.
And I was like, Jesus. And then I pulled myself up, and my parents were coming down the stream also, and they, like, picked me up. I had one shoe. It was, like, white face.
Wow.
My mom's like,
Wow.
your face is just, like, engraved in my head.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Have
It
you
was-
gone again since then?
No.
Are you going to?
I think I will go in the States.
Yeah, you need to go.
It was an extremely sketchy experience.
Oh, good.
And they were like level 5 rapids. Oh, you got this. We have never done this in our lives.
Yeah. Feels like that's a tough
So-
place to start.
Yeah. I was also going to say, though, like when I'm on the tennis court, especially when I'm like loud, like when like I'm playing like an intense match and I'm just like loud.
Yeah.
So much fun.
I've seen that.
I absolutely love it.
I love that.
I've never been.
Yeah,
what'd
you
say-
haven't.
What did you say it was?
Whitewater rafting.
Whitewater rafting?
Yeah.
Really?
I've never been.
It's super fun.
And now
But
I'm
I would
now I'm
not.
terrified
I wouldn't
too.
start.
Don't
on
go
a,
in like Costa Rica.
Yeah, I wouldn't start on a level 5.
Yeah.
Maybe a 3 would be a good place to
Yeah,
start.
my parents went in Montana, and that was very safe and fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
You for sure should do it again.
yeah.
I would say I feel the most alive when either I'm just with Corbin and watching Corbin just experience joy. And then this is going to sound cliche, but I mean it. When I am in worship, that to me is just, ever since I lost my dad, worship has just changed because oftentimes I feel like I can hear my dad humming. And I don't know if my dad like sings the same songs alongside us or not, but like it feels like this really cool, very intimate experience of like my dad literally sits at the feet of Jesus and gets to worship him every day, and I get to like be here and worship Jesus, and that it just like has changed my entire experience of worship, and it feels just so life-giving, which I love.
That's awesome.
It is.
Okay, we have like 2 minutes.
Oh.
And I know. Did I go
by
by
super fast.
so
Flew
fast?
by.
Okay, what in a word or a sentence do you hope people learn from this podcast, and or why should they keep listening to us? Dun, 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 dun. I'll tell you mine while you two think about it.
Okay.
I hope that people listen, one, to hear about what's going on around Jackson with the street team, but we've kind of talked about this. I, over the years, have collected so many questions from college students about understanding their walk with Jesus and hard questions, and even us answering questions like this, that I hope we create a space that gives people answers and that it's a place that we can just talk about some of the hard stuff, and it would be an encouragement, and that maybe they would laugh along the way at us killing bugs or whatever else happens on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of follow that. Obviously, the street team stuff is very fun, and we get to talk about that on here, but also at the same time, you have 2 current college students and also someone who has a lot of wisdom and experience, and if we can answer some questions and just give people some kind of insight and feedback on what different things look like from different perspectives, and that'd be awesome too. So maybe they can comment some questions for us for next week if they want.
I love that.
Agreed.
Wow.
Nope, keep it going.
My one word is
One word.
learn.
Oh, I love that.
Oh.
Mic drop.
Wow. That's great.
You can't drop the mic.
No, Grant gave us specific instructions to leave the mics. Don't touch them. Let them get up in your space. Okay. That's all we got.
All right.
Doo-doo-doo.
Episode pilot.
Episode 1
Did
done.
it. Done.
Adios.
Adios,
Bye.
crew.